Here, let me see. Oh shoot.
Hey, hey, hey! It's me, Dylan, and this is the 1010 podcast, and Gavin didn't answer the call in time. So, we are back. Um, before we get into the podcast real quick, I'm gonna update everything real fast. The 31 days of commentary tracks is not happening anymore due to scheduling and just a bunch of other stuff. So I'm gonna try to just do like three commentary tracks for December sometime. Podcast is gonna be a little bit late with it. Halloween episode didn't happen because of COVID. Shocker. And doing the podcast as regular, but as we continue on throughout the day, we have back again for a third time, Blueberry Flash.
It's been 3 times.
Yes, because you came on the one time as like a guest, and then the second time we did the Would You Rather's,
Oh right.
and then now this is the
Anyways,
third time.
hello there, people
I
of
think
the world.
I think you're tied with Davis, my brother Davis, for the most recurring guest.
That surprises me considering that I have not recurred at all. So
Uh,
you know what? I'll take it though. I'll take it. It's been like so long. Like, how am I like the most recurring guest? I
because
don't
we
get
don't have a
that.
lot of people that come on. Because like the first couple times, it's just been me and Gavin, and then we brought on Matthew for the first guest, and then we brought Davis on, and I think you and then we got other people, but I
Well,
mean,
I'm glad to be a part of the process.
yeah, we're glad to have you. So I mean,
Yeah, it's been great. I have been living the life of a YouTuber, getting that YouTube money that I definitely earn, you know.
yeah,
I definitely earn money. That is okay, I can't. I'm
yeah.
sorry. I don't.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you are following the podcast recently on YouTube, the one with Hunter and Nick took a while to do to get on YouTube because YouTube's like uploading just got really crappy all of a sudden because it usually just took like I don't know, like half an hour to upload. Now it takes like 3 hours, and I uploaded the wrong podcast. It was the recurrence of the last one we did, and then I didn't notice it until someone pointed it out. But I fixed it. It's up now. Everything's fine. We are back to regular running the studio. Well, not back to regular. Gavin's not here. But what are we gonna do about that?
I can't relate to you like having problems uploading to YouTube because I haven't been doing that. So you know what? I would say that I feel your pain, but I really don't. So
Thank you. Thank you.
it feels bad. Anyways,
Yeah, if you guys noticed again, on the if you're listening to audio, I have video back up, so I'm probably gonna be doing my camera on for most of the podcast, and sometimes the guests won't have a camera on. It's everyone's own choice. So we're here doing things and stuff. It is currently November.
it is currently November. Wait, oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it was actually really funny.
Did you have to double check
was
yourself there?
No, I was like thinking, I'm like, wait, it is November. But like, it's really funny because like when I was in school in October, I remember we were like told that we had a day off, like a week or two once we got back from like the first quarter,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was like, oh great, we're not gonna have like another like break at all, like for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh, I completely forgot about Thanksgiving break, and now I have like a week off.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yes, it is
And
nice.
you know what? You know what else is nice?
What?
I don't know. I was actually asking
I
you
swear,
because
I thought you were gonna say subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm about to walk out of my own podcast. That's how
no,
bad it would be. But yeah. So
worry about it. I would never do that.
yeah, I mean, we kind of covered a lot of stuff like with you a lot. Like, I mean, we covered a good bit of the first podcast about all the stuff that you do, and your dad also provided us with a lot of noises.
Yes, that is what happened. I
Yeah.
mean, I did not want that to happen, but it did. It indeed happened.
Yeah. It happens. Stuff happens.
It, yep.
Anywho, don't know what to talk about because the thing is, it's like, we haven't talked in like 2 months, and so, but then it's like, oh well, we're gonna talk about, but like we just like talk about like yesterday we talked about pretty much all the important stuff, and now we're back to this. I should have just been
See, we'll
like,
go back to that conversation. Okay, what we were talking about yesterday is the election and how everyone who was a part of it. No, I'm kidding. We're not getting political here.
yeah,
No, but basically what I've been doing for the past 2 months is literally just like focusing on school,
hmm
like living my life. Not like, oh, I don't have enough time for YouTube, but it's like YouTube legitimately affected me in like a negative way,
hmm
where like like I couldn't actually focus on my personal life.
yeah,
A real payout. So
yeah,
it was more just like, because the whole reason that I did YouTube, first of all, I saw that gaming, like doing gaming on YouTube looked really cool,
hmm
and I wanted to earn money for my family.
yeah,
I'm currently not earning money, and that was like not my only motivating factor, but that was like, I need this in order to show that I am successful to like my family and friends.
yeah,
It hasn't happened for me, so now, and then we also had like my parents even told me, they're like, dude, you gotta like being obsessed with this YouTube channel and focus on like your actual school life and grades and all that. And then I was just like, you know what, you're right, and that's exactly what I did, and it worked out. And then people were asking me when I was gonna post. I didn't have a real answer for them, but I mean, I just streamed today,
yeah.
so that happened at least.
Don't mind me, guys. I'm just putting my pop filter back on that I took off a while ago. I took it off because when I play VR, people can't hear me with it on. So yeah, I need that back on so I'm not. Pa, 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 pa. All right, that's better.
See, I think I need a pop filter because like I don't have one. I should like get one.
Nah, I don't think you need one.
It's the logic. It's the logic for it.
Yeah.
You need one in life. Just
Yeah.
like you need no.
Nah. Just like you need to subscribe to my YouTube channel. God.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Um.
No, but like, I'm more like wanting to just stream for fun at this point.
Yeah. That's why I the thing was like I like with Bed Wars, it kind of stopped being fun like after like because the big thing was like me and I had a laptop that I bought when I was working at Walmart, and I was just using that, and then I got Minecraft, and then Gavin got Minecraft for Christmas, so we were playing on he was playing on his MacBook and I was playing on my laptop, and we were playing Bed Wars, and this was back when like Minecraft was like popular, but with like PewDiePie popular, so like that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like Bed Wars or anything popular before Technoblade was like around and Dream and all these people like became.
Well, I think Techno was around, but he wasn't like prominent at that point.
But I like yeah, before all these channels were big and stuff. But what happened was that like it was just like easy to play. Like no one was like speed bridging. No one was rushing. It was like actually like everyone spawned in. They all like put stuff around their bed. Everyone went to the diamond spawner and fought. Went to emeralds and fought. It was like a regular game of Bed Wars that you enjoy. And then right around when Technoblade's like the Skyblock and Hypixel came out, Technoblade became popular from like stuff. What happened was it just ruined Bed Wars because like I knew Bed Wars from this this fun game to play and have fun with, and then now it's speed bridging, rushing, just getting out as many people, making the game as short as possible, and I'm just like that's not the fun because it's just like you're just like why should I play just like make the effort to log into Minecraft, hop onto Hypixel, go to play Bed Wars, and just instantly having to play new games because my team's getting wiped out every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just
See,
it's
like I was having fun with Bed Wars, but then at the same time, I was streaming it every week, and I just started getting so bored of it
yeah.
to the point where I was like,
Yeah.
like why even stream it?
Yeah, like why? Yeah, it's not like worth it. Yeah, and that's why I'm glad. Like I'm like I don't play. If I'm playing Minecraft, we're just playing on like our realm or on SMP, and that's just simple Minecraft, and I really like that. And now I'm just
Yeah.
like I'm playing more VR than anything now. I'm playing VR and stuff. But
Well, I would love to play VR, but
yeah,
I
I
don't have the money to play
yeah
VR.
yeah
But like the Oculus Quest 2, looking pretty good.
yeah
Pretty good.
Yeah, I would recommend if you want to play good VR games and everything, spend the money. Cause it's not that much. I bought my HTC Vive like the first edition for under like around 200, and that's with it came with the headset. It's the headsets, the controllers, and all the wires. The only thing I had to spend more money on was the the boxes that like have to like I can't remember what they're called.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
what they're called, but they're the motion like they kind of like they like track the tracking boxes basically that you need to buy for them.
yeah, for like
Yeah,
yeah.
and they're only like they're at max they're like at like $60 a piece. You only need one if you just want to get the one, or you can get two if you're like a big ass room like I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like
Like that's why I would want the Oculus Quest, because like I don't have the room to like have the sensors and everything.
yeah. But like personally for me, I think the HTC Vive is a lot better than the Oculus Quest because it. So the headset's a lot better. It's and the graphics and everything because it's plugged right into your computer and it's pulling that right into the headset. You have I like the boxes because like you don't have to like make a mark off every time. It's already set in there.
Yeah, true.
It just honestly the Vive fits a lot better on my face and everything too. But like with the Oculus Quest, the controllers are a lot better. Like the Vive controllers. Hold on. The Vive controllers are these huge like metal detectors things. It's just like they're not bad. It's just that like do you see like the Oculus controllers and they have the buttons and like the analog sticks and stuff. Like I like those. And then you have the new Valve Index controllers, which are basically like they have like grips on them, and it's like a lot. It's like more immersive and stuff too. But those are an arm and a leg to get.
Yeah.
So I mean, if
Yeah,
yeah,
I would love to get the Vive,
yeah,
but I also don't have like a powerful computer either,
yeah,
like to do that.
yeah, yeah. I mean, if you can like afford, if you don't have a powerful computer and you can just afford and you want VR, it's just better off to get in the Quest, like, because that makes sense. Because like, why spend money to get a buff up your computer and then go out and buy a VR headset?
Yeah, I almost got the Rift S because, so like my friend, he got the Rift S and he had like a powerful enough computer though,
Yeah.
and I was like, I went to his house and I tried it out and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever done because I played Super Hot,
Mhm.
Beat Saber, I played like Sky Golf or whatever it was, like mini golf. That was pretty cool. But like my favorite game was Super Hot, and I was like, oh my god, I need to get this.
Um.
And then, and I was like, you know what, I need this. And then I got obsessed, and then I was like, oh, the Quest is the thing. But then I heard like the original Quest like wasn't worth it because the headset was just like super uncomfortable and it wasn't like a good thing to have.
Let me just say this: the Oculus Quest 1, perfect headset, fit perfectly. My glasses could fit in it. The Quest 2, horrible headset. Like, do you know the displays, everything is fine, but like it hurts your head. You have to
It
sit with it and
hurts.
mess with it. It like the top and it's like everyone's like, oh, it might not have it fit on right. And I'm just like, I literally spent like an hour trying to like to make it fit and everything, and I got to the point where it fit. But like after I was done playing for like an hour, my head, like forehead right here, was just like hurting. Versus like my Vive, I put that thing on and it's just like so nice and like I don't even notice it on there.
Yeah.
And I mean, the only thing I can probably give opposite to the Quest about is that it has no wires. Uh, it's just that it's portable. I mean, that's like all you kind of want with like VR. But if I honestly, in my personal opinion, spend the money to get the ones that go for your computers, and I recommend Vive because they're just so comfortable to put on.
Yeah, I what was I gonna say? I have no idea what I was gonna say.
Uh, anyways, a lot of the new consoles came out, and
Yeah.
the Xbox Series X and hold on, Xbox Series S is the gaming is X is the refrigerator that is like that takes the disc, and then they have the Xbox Series S, which is the digital one, and basically they're Xboxes that can load games faster and the quick resume, but nothing new has happened with anything else. It's just better graphics and stuff, but there's really nothing
Exactly.
new about it. Xbox One, like the Xbox One I have, like they updated, like it had an update for the software. Like literally the whole GUI and everything is all the same. The Xbox controllers are just like the same except for like the D-pad on the new controller. But yeah, so if you're waiting to get if you're like dying to get it like right away, I would hold off on the Xbox because there's no games out for it yet. They're exclusives. I would wait for the new Halo game to come out and get it with like the bundle, because like that's gonna be a while. And then the PlayStation 5, no one can get a hold of it because it's sold out everywhere. But like the controllers are more immersive, and the graphics are really stunning on it. The like home display and everything, nothing really right home about. It's like it's like they took the PlayStation 4 like display and just like kind of made it a little bit better. But
Yeah.
But yeah, those are the game consoles. I really don't spend too much time about them because everyone's probably hearing about them everywhere. But I got Black Ops Cold War, and oh my god, was it just chugging away on my my PlayStation 4, like just like it was like running it. Everything was running fine, and then I was like, I'm gonna play multiplayer against bots just to like get a little bit of a quick like warm up before I start playing multiplayer. But like, it just started like after like all the kill streaks were coming and everything, it just started slowing down. So they need to make a patch for that, because like everyone on the like old, I'm gonna use air quotes on this for PS4s and Xbox Ones, old gen, which are they need to just like then I haven't checked how Xboxes have been because like everyone I watch is playing on PC. So but it's just like it's so slow, and like it's not that much of a download to it. It looks amazing. I have like HDR on and everything, so like it all has good graphics and everything, but hopefully
Yeah.
it'll become more playable and shies and stuff. Yeah. Then the new Spider-Man game came out, which that looks amazing, and I haven't watched anyone play it
Oh my god, I want to play it so
because
badly.
I got it was for my birthday. I got the Spider-Man game for PS4 when it came out. I played it. I love it. And then they announced Miles Morales, and then I like saw they had it released. I was just like Cold War, Miles Morales. I was like, I'd rather wait to get Miles Morales until it's cheaper versus Cold War, when I'm gonna play that a lot more like when I'm bored, versus like I'm only gonna play Spider-Man through the game once for the story, and that's it.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's the best or one of the best Spider-Man movies too is the Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes, yeah,
It's like it's so good.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I love it. And like when I saw that game, like damn, I want it, but at the same time I'm not buying a PS5 just for one game.
Speaking of Spider-Man, oh my gosh, the drama around the next Spider-Man movie is crazy. Have you heard anything about it?
All I know is that it's like gonna be Tom Holland's last Spider-Man movie, right?
I don't think so, but there's been a lot of like build up about. So Have you seen the Amazing Spider-Man movies with Andrew Garfield?
Yeah.
Did you see the second one with Electro?
Electro?
Yeah,
Not totally sure.
he was the guy that was like all blue.
Maybe.
But anyways, he's like the actor who played him is returning back for the next Spider-Man movie. And
Really?
and then people start speculating, and then something fake. I don't know. I haven't seen if it's like 100% true, but a photo was air quotes leaked, and now everyone's like, "Oh, the next Spider-Man movie is gonna have all three like of the Spider-Mans that were in the live-action movies." So Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. And they're like, because like they're like Electro's like a really like famous Spider-Man villain, like it's very like infamous, like being the toughest. And I was just like, um, I'm like, I don't think they're gonna bring back these actors for the and everyone, and it's just all over the internet where everyone's like, no, 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 they're bringing back these people, and Doctor Strange is gonna be in it
Well,
because
what I remember seeing. Wait, what?
I was gonna say they said they keep saying Doctor Strange is gonna be in it because like that's how all the Spider-Mans are gonna get there and stuff. But I mean, the next Marvel movie to come out is gonna be Black Widow, and I think it's going to be the new Doctor Strange movie. So I mean, won't be long till we see
Like
Doctor Strange
what
movie.
I
But
remember seeing is how like Andrew Garfield was like the worst Spider-Man, like of the three. Like he was like the worst actor because he was like too cool for like being Peter Parker, who's supposed to be like a nerd and all that, and how he didn't really play the part up to like the like what everyone really wanted it to. I guess something like that. It was on a what's like Looper,
oh,
like the Looper channel, about how like Andrew Garfield wasn't the best Spider-Man actor,
I
and like
yeah,
I don't know.
it's kind of a lot of just bull crap because I mean everyone's like, oh well, this person is the director. I'm like, well, I mean, the Amazing Spider-Man movies they were going more back to the comic basis and everything. That's why like he what like in the Tobey Maguire movies he had like it was more or less they just made it for the movies and like that's why he shot the webs out of his hand like out like it was a part of him versus when they got to the Amazing Spider-Man they gave him the web shooters and then that's what they kept with
Yeah,
because that's what was in the comics. The only thing like he had the spider sense and then like climb on walls like kind of like that spider thing and like the reflex and everything
yeah,
like that's pretty much like he got like a lot of stuff but like he didn't get like the web shooting that's like something he made. Yeah, but
yeah.
I'm interested to see like how future how far like they're gonna go with Miles Morales and all this kind of stuff for Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm very interested as well.
Yeah, but that would be fun. I can't think what would be next to talk about
I
stuff.
mean, I don't really know.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just been so long since like I've really done anything
yeah,
at school.
yeah. I'm kind of hoping.
End of podcast.
That's it, guys, for the podcast. No, huh. I don't know. I'm not really for any of the new gaming consoles. I'm like, I'm not really interested in it. I have all the like, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and a Nintendo Switch, and a gaming computer, and VR. I'm like, I don't need anything else. I'm set for now. I use for now
Exactly.
because
And it's like,
eventually it's gonna like they're gonna stop making games for PlayStation 4. That's the only thing I think that I won't be able to get games for is PlayStation 4. But Xbox, I can get all the games on computer. So, and
yeah,
everything
exactly.
could
And
be
like that's the thing.
what?
Like that's the thing though. Like there are console wars, but like just get a PC
Yeah,
and
like
you can play like most of the games.
already most of the games like for Windows and Microsoft since Microsoft owns Windows and Xbox, a lot of the games you can play with each other on. The one game I think Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, and Black Ops are all cross compatible with all the consoles now and PC. Rocket League is one of the games that are all like you can play it on PC with people on Xbox and PlayStation. I think Switch has it too.
Right.
So like that, it's like this is
Yeah,
what.
Switch does that.
Yeah. So I think this is where we're at the point now where it's like we don't need to worry about having consoles, just having the game on. You're like on what you have, and we can all play whatever. Like Fortnite was like the first one to do that. To like,
Right.
yeah,
Well, I remember like everyone was like super pissed when like PlayStation wouldn't allow cross platform.
yeah, I was
Uh,
because like they're like Xbox was like, hey, Nintendo Switch, like let's team up and like we have like computer people and we can all like share games so we don't have to worry. Like we can like get rid of like a good bias of complaints of like, oh, why aren't all these games cross platforms?
yeah.
Yeah. It's like gaming community is so big that everyone's on something, and now it's like you're moving up these new consoles, and like more and more people are gonna move to that. But you have a huge like, there's people that are still on Xbox 360s that are still playing online. Like that was a huge community of people playing online. PlayStation 3, I don't think as much, but like there's a huge community on Xbox Ones and PlayStation 4s that like how is it gonna wean off and like what they're gonna do like in the future? Because like I don't want these like systems to go obsolete because like I play a lot of these games and I just want to have another game system I keep around just because I have games for it. That's what my 360
Yeah,
has become. I was
exactly.
like, I have my 360 up there because I just have games for it on it, and I just like if I want to put my 360 in. But now, Xbox is like, oh well, we're gonna like full backwards compatibility for all like these games, and I'm just like, well, I mean, add more games like
Well, it's
that.
not. Wait, they said full.
Yeah, they're like I think they're working on like add like making it full like backwards compatibility with everything, and then PlayStation.
Really?
Um, I think is back. They said that they're gonna have backwards compatibility for PlayStation 5 for PlayStation 4 games, which is retarded because
Right.
they're right next to each other. Like Xbox and Xbox, like
Yeah.
old Xbox ones, and then the new Xbox like Series X, like. There's not much games there that you need to like cross compatible because they're all gonna be like be able to play and everything, but with like Xbox 360 games, like in the original Xbox games, that's like all the stuff that's gonna be like backwards compatible. And PlayStation 4 was just like, I mean, they need to make PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 1 games, like all those games like backwards compatible, so I can plug like play those games. Because
Right.
the PlayStation 3, can play PlayStation 3 games and PlayStation 1 games. It could some PlayStation 3s
Right.
could play PlayStation 2 games, but not all of them. And then you could download some PS2 games off of the marketplace, but you have to pay for that. But
Yeah,
that's
because there's PlayStation Now, right?
yeah. Well, there's that, and then they're just like on their market, like, hey, look, here's like this that you can just spend like $5, buy this game, and you can play it, and yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like
It's kind of dumb.
yeah. We need
'Cause,
console
like
equality.
I know that Xbox has. Yeah, because I know like Xbox has some 360 games that are backwards compatible.
Yeah.
Because like do you know the game Skate 3?
Yeah.
That is like my favorite Xbox 360 game. And like I know it's backwards compatible, but like I was really bummed when I saw that like Xbox isn't having all backwards compatible.
Yeah.
They're still trying to develop it all.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, damn, I feel like they should have it fully compatible.
Yeah. Well, because the thing, like, is that um, like, playing, it's like, I'm trying to think. It's because they move up from like the disc that they have, like the Xbox 360 disc is a certain type of disc, and then like the next
Yeah.
one was like, oh well, Blu-rays are the best thing to do, so they all updated the Blu-rays, and like you can't, it's kind of hard to put in with the system like the dual features to run both disc and everything, but like at the end of the day, it's like Blu-ray players, they run both DVD and Blu-ray, and like Xboxes are like really rough on DVDs, so
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Honestly, my PlayStation 3 is just a Blu-ray player, so I still play some games on it, but not a lot. I do
Yeah,
have
like the,
um what?
I was gonna say the Xbox One S has a Blu-ray player, and
Yeah.
like I would use that,
Yeah.
but
Well, no, that's what I have, the Xbox One S. I have that, but the DVD, like playing Blu-rays or DVDs in it, it's just bad.
really,
Yeah, it's not that great.
hmm, because
But
can it play like 4K or something?
yeah, it can play 4K. So can PlayStation 4s too.
Yeah, that was funny about the PlayStation like the whole PlayStation 4 series is that it went from the PlayStation 4, and then they went like what, a year to release like the
The
PlayStation 4 Pro,
Yeah, which is like, oh,
and like
4K and everything. I was just like, well, it's the PlayStation 4, just regular has 4K support. It might not run as well, but they're like, oh, but here's like a slightly better like console, and like a lot of people are like, oh, I don't have a PS4 yet, so I'm gonna buy the Pro, and I'm just like, well, I'm gonna buy a regular PS4 because it's cheaper, and I don't care.
yeah, well, like that's what was weird about it too, was like the fact that the PlayStation 4 Pro kind of seemed like that was the generational leap for it, but
Yeah,
it wasn't. And then they come out with the PlayStation 5. And what was funny about the PlayStation 5 is like everyone was anticipating it for like a year or two, and it was just like, "Oh my god, let's release it. Like come on, like PlayStation or Sony, like let's do this." And then they come out with the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 5 all digital. And that's what I don't like. What's the point? Like I get it, like some people are fine with like downloading, but like why not just make one?
yeah, like you can play with disc, or you can just, or if or download, and just like, why make the two separate consoles at different prices? And
Exactly. That's why it's like same thing with Xbox. Like why make the Xbox One X, which is supposed to be or is the most powerful console ever, but then come back with the Xbox One S or One X Series S, or no, the Series S. Wow, I don't know the names of them.
I
And
know
like
it's weird.
well, like it's so weird like how they went from like here's the Series X, most powerful console, to here's the Series S, which is like a mere like third of the power, or no, like more like two-thirds, but like it's a significant power drop from the X to the S, and then it's like, oh, by the way, you can't put a disc in it anyways, and it
Yeah,
looks so ugly. Like it really does. It has like it's like all white, and then it has like
the
a
black
black
spot.
top.
Yeah,
That's like so weird. Like why would you do that?
and
You
also
know?
with the Xbox Series X, you can put a little ping pong ball over the vent. It'll float.
Really?
Yeah, because that's where like all like most of like that's where all the air like in the fans are like blowing out at. So you just put like, people have been putting ping pong balls right there, and they'll just float.
That's so funny.
Also,
I
hold on, before
what?
before anyone thinks about like people saying that Xbox, like the new Xboxes, have been like smoking and stuff like that. It's not that. It's people blowing vape smoke into it and trying to give like likes on Twitter.
Oh, that yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
How they were like smoking. Like
yeah.
I mean I didn't like see that they were smoking. I saw like some like Snapchat stories saying Xbox Series X smoking question mark. I clicked on it and then I just swiped away because I really didn't care actually.
Yeah, no, it's just people blowing vape smoke into it, and that's not even good for the Xbox in the beginning. So they're just like, look at it, it's smoking. I need a new one. No, no, because Xbox tested it, and there's nothing that they can do to it to make it stressed out like that.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There's the truth,
Yeah,
everyone. We get down to we crack the truth on the 1010
yeah.
podcast.
Number one news source, better than drama alert.
Drama alert. What's that?
Huh?
YouTube channel with like 2 million subscribers. What's that? No, we're
What?
the
Yeah.
1010 podcast here, okay? Out of here.
Get out of here.
That's how we roll,
Yeah.
okay? But yeah, like the thing about like the console wars, it's like who cares? I don't care. Like I have a PC, you have a PC.
Yeah.
I don't care about other people playing with a controller. Like I'm not like, "Oh my god, I'm better than you. I have a PC, you have a console." It's like, "No. I don't care what you do. All I'm happy about is that I have a PC that can play games and do other tasks such as school and work, and I'm happy with it."
Yeah.
So I don't get what the big deal is, you know?
Yeah. I totally just flubbed up the stream for a second. Sorry, people. I was checking a message and you totally just saw that. I'll have to cut the video out. I have to remember that. Let me write down. I won't have my
Damn.
pen. Yeah, I was like, I
You
heard a
messed up.
message and it just, I always instantly look at like, Discord whenever I get a message. I'll just have to remember at like 35 minutes to change it. But I'll probably edit this tomorrow anyways. But anyways, are you still good on time or?
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
Just I don't know. We can go for like maybe another 10 or 20 minutes cuz
All
like
right, that's fine.
I got to get off soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is going to be a little bit of a shorter podcast than the last couple times. Oh my God. I'm going to kick whoever's messaging that much in Discord. Anyways, Among Us
Among Us.
is slowly dying. And by what I mean slowly is that YouTubers are streaming it to death.
Yeah.
There's people
Like,
that's the thing is like people are streaming it so much and playing all these new mods. By the way, found out how you can play modded lobbies too. If you guys don't
Yeah.
know, let me just do this real quick. Here's a little quick tutorial for you people because I got really mad because there was no one out there saying what to do, except for like one or two after I found out what to do. Skeld.net, skeld.net. You'll download it in there, and all it does is you open up like the files to Among Us, and you just put it in there. And what it does, it just changes your region to their server, and then you just join you can host a creative a lobby that people can join, or you can make your own, or you can join a public one with all these modded game modes and stuff, and you can enjoy and have fun with all these different game modes. There's that. Easy tutorial for you guys to do. It's just that I understand a lot of people are like playing regular Among Us, but like that's how you play modded Among Us. If you have it on phone, I don't know how you're gonna do that. But this isn't modded like, oh, this is modded like, oh, you can be imposter every time. No. This is like custom game modes mods. Once again, that's skeld.net, like the first map, skeld.net. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
No, I just want to put that out there. There's people who know that they can actually they figured that out. Because you're welcome if you wanted to know that and wanted to play. Because like those public lobbies are a lot better than like regular Among Us. Because like you guys there's the zombies mode where like you can the one person's a zombie and they go around affecting people, but you want to try to get your tasks done before like everyone gets infected and stuff like that. Or you can play it in regular Among Us with a group of friends, which is like kind of a hard thing to do. Is play the hide and seek game mode where like the imposter has like very little vision, and then like the crewmates have like huge amount. And I'm trying to think what you have to do. Basically no one knows their task, and like you have to go around and like try to find your task, and everyone has to try to do it. And no one can report you can report bodies to get away from like the imposter if they're near, but you can't vote anybody out. So that's a fun game to play because it's like nice and creepy and stuff. But I don't want Among Us is such a good game. I just don't want it to like fall off the face of the earth like some games do. Like what's one that could probably say besides board games, because Cards Against Humanity was online, but then that kind of fell off the online thing. Try to think of a game I've bought that's kind of fallen off. Gary's Mod is the one that's fallen off. No one plays it a lot, but a lot of the times, like me and Gavin will play it to play like Trouble in Terrorist Town stuff like that because we like playing that. Phasmophobia. I haven't seen a lot of people playing Phasmophobia. A lot of people who played it at first to stop playing it now. I love playing.
Definitely Fortnite as well.
Fortnite, yeah. Well, that's more or less towards like little kids now, so they're gonna keep that thing. They're gonna keep that thing going as long as their parents will buy them V-Bucks.
GTA. I haven't seen many people playing GTA either.
GTA 5 is never gonna die. Trust me. As long as that's the current GTA, it's gonna be popular. It might not be as popular, but with the new consoles, and they're like, oh, guess what? You can buy GTA 5 on the new consoles after you bought it for everything else.
It's like you don't own it already, even though
Yeah.
it's like the same account.
People don't buy GTA 5 for your new console with the new consoles. It's not worth it. Send a message to Rockstar to tell them to stop. Make a new GTA 5, please.
GTA 6.
Yeah, we need a GTA 6. Or my idea has always been make a GTA world. A big, like, massive game where, like, you could travel to all the different worlds all over, like, that they've been to in the multiple games, plus, like, add some new worlds in there or something like that. Just make it a lot like a big map, not like
Wouldn't
the
that
GTA
be
5.
GTA 6?
What?
Wouldn't that be GTA
Well,
6
that's what I'm
by
saying, but not
adding
calling it
stuff?
GTA 6, but GTA World.
Oh, like not progressing with the numbers, but like just saying it's GTA world, like it's
Yeah.
a massive world.
Yes. Like, cause like GTA 5's map's really big, and like it takes like a good bit to drive from one side of the map all the way to the other. But like, make something like a lot bigger. Make it so it takes half an hour to drive from one part of the map to the other side of the map. Make it so that way when you get to load into the game, the new Xboxes and PlayStation have to take 2 minutes to load it.
Sounds a lot like Forza there.
Or sounds like any open world game that has a bigger map. Like
True.
Skyrim's a huge open world game.
I've never played Skyrim.
I have it for my PSVR and my Xbox. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, PSVR huge disappointment.
Really?
Yes, because you have to it tracks your like movement through your camera, like the PlayStation camera, and in order to like have it work completely, you have to set the camera up like at your TV, and you have to be 5 to 6 feet away from your camera to like to have your full body tracking in the floor.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. That
Yeah.
feels bad.
It's not that great. But yeah, it's not fun. I got it because I wanted to get it, but if I want to sell anything, that's probably gonna be my next thing I'm gonna sell.
PSVR.
Yeah, it's just not worth it.
Well, like, I heard it was good before like everything else developed. Like when before the Quest came out.
Yeah, well, because it was like the first
Before everything
console
developed.
like VR headset and everything, and so like with the VR headset, it has like very flimsy rubber things to act like the thing to like make you not see outside or like let the light in from like your room, but it totally doesn't work. Like you have to like strap it onto like a head ring, and then you have to tighten it, loosen it, and you have to like change this thing, and then you have to have these controllers that only have the buttons right here, and then they have the X and that buttons, and like it's garbage.
Well, also, doesn't it use like the controllers from like the PlayStation 3?
The PlayStation. Okay, so you can use. Okay, so they did update the controllers to make them like better for the PSVR, but the original when it came out, they're like, oh yes, you can use the PS Move controllers. Remember that thing we made? That was a huge mistake to compete with the Wii. Remember when the
Yeah.
Wii came out? How amazing that is. It still is amazing.
Dude, I remember I like gave my Wii away, and I was like feeling nostalgic. So then I got like the Dolphin emulator, and like it actually works really well.
I went out and okay, so I never gave him a Wii. My dad still has the Wii from when we were children, but I moved. Like I said, I don't live with my parents anymore. I'm like married and not moved out, so I went and bought a Wii and games for it because I like it. I haven't played it in a while, but I have Mario Kart for it, Wii Sports, and like a bunch of other games. Rabbits Go Home was an awesome game, but like I'm like that's something. If I'm like have nothing to do, I'm like I'm bored. I'm gonna plug my Wii in and play
Yeah.
like bowling, boxing, whatever, something fun. Like or when me and Gavin will hang out, and we don't want to play Xbox. We'll go play the Wii. Because I will play bowling or Mario Kart, something that we have fun at, and we just start yelling at each other. It's fun.
Yeah, I love Wii Sports. Like
Yeah.
it's so fun.
Yeah. I honestly, if you guys want to get something new for Christmas, get a Wii. If you don't have a Wii, get a Wii.
just get a Wii.
Get a Wii or anything, or on the other thing. If you want to find something that that I think is underrated, I think Nintendo Switch doesn't get a lot of appreciation for what it does. Because I mean, it plugs into your TV. It's a travel thing. You have the Joy-Cons for the controllers. I have Super Smash, Mario Kart, and I just got the Super Mario All-Star thing that comes with Super Mario 64, Super Mario Galaxies and stuff. That it comes with 3 Mario games because I love Mario games. Or sorry, let me say this correctly. It's Mario. It's Mario.
No, I say Mario. Whoever says Mario is just wrong.
That's what the thing is. Mario even says it's me, Mario, not it's a me, Mario.
Yeah, exactly. It's you're just wrong if you think otherwise.
Or I listened to this podcast and they were pronouncing people's names wrong, and what was it the other day they pronounced wrong that was just driving me crazy. I can't remember. It was they were talking about a movie and they were mispronouncing actor or actress's name, last name wrong. I was just oh my god, it's not that. And it's they're saying it like them. It's everyone says it like this and they're just saying it like this.
Feels bad.
It just drives me crazy.
It's funny. It's funny when I meet someone from New York and they have a really heavy New York accent, and then they always say their A's ah instead of
ah.
A.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. When they say is it a star? Or no, it's a Aries, right? She's a god, right? Or goddess.
What? I don't know.
If they say hypothetically, if they say Aries, they'll say Aries instead of Aries. It's Aries. Come on.
Apple.
It's A. It's A, not A. Come on.
Apple.
Stop. Yeah, Apple. That would have been a better example.
Or the Big Apple. Mean the Big Apple?
The big, apple, not apple.
You know what's I think the funniest thing that gets you never you always think about it because you never hear anyone say it differently because everyone it's always big thing about it. Milk. It's milk, not milk, not. It's people sometimes say with an A. Okay, that's a milk. And I'm just no.
I've never heard anyone say that.
My brother used to say milk all the time. He used to say milk, and I was just it's milk. And honestly, the way you can tell that you're mispronouncing milk is because when someone says milk, you can hear the enunciation versus milk.
Exactly.
Milk is just you're drunk and you're milk. Where if you're drunk, you're milk.
This turned from a conversation about the console wars
to milk
to how people pronounce milk.
Yeah.
That's just the flow of the 1010 podcast, baby.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, it's been another 10, 15, almost 10 minutes. You want to wrap it up or?
Yeah, let's wrap it up because I think I got to get off here in a minute.
All right. Well, thank you again for coming on. Are you going to be streaming I'm not going to say a lot because I definitely know you're not going to be streaming a lot, but are you going to be streaming a little bit more than usual?
We'll see. I think someone asked me on the stream. I didn't really have a clear answer. I don't know cuz life gets in the way and I don't know. I allotted the time to today just cuz I'm on break.
Yeah.
I don't really have much going on, but once school is back up, I mean, it's going to be pretty hard even on the weekends,
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, just TBD.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll just say that.
Yeah, TBD and BlueBerryFlash's channel. But anyways, thank you for coming on the podcast again. Always a great time having you on. I mean, there's never been a dull moment. Always something funny happening. But
oh yes.
On this 50-minute podcast, I've been really short. I'm Dylan. You can find the 1010 podcast anywhere. I literally mean it. Video on YouTube only. Eventually, if we get bigger, I get Patreon, and don't worry, that's gonna be a lot more stuff that I'm gonna do because it will for free time. Also, we're I probably gonna make this announcement. Also, if you listen to this podcast, guess what? I'm making a movie. I'm making a horror movie, and it's gonna take up from now up away to summer. But it's not gonna mess with like the podcast or anything. But I'm just letting you guys know that because I'll probably have people on that are gonna be in the movie. I might have the cast on for a whole podcast, and we're gonna talk about it. But anyways, just letting you guys know that for a little bit. The teaser trailer might be up in the next couple months. But anyways, I'm Dylan. Gavin's not here. Thank you, BlueBerryFlash, and we'll see you guys later.